Hey baby, wake up from your asleep. We have...
Are you playing the video on the stream?
Hold up, give me a sec. No, I'm not. Let me... God damn, I kind of messed it up, but whatever.
You had one job, Classy. You already messed it up. There you go.
Hey baby, wake up from your asleep. We have arrived onto the future and the whole world is become electronic, supersonic, supersonic, electronic. Hey baby, ride with me away. We doesn't have much time. My blue jeans is tight, so onto my love rocket climb. Inside tank of fuel is not fuel, but love. Above us, there is nothing above, but the stars above.
All systems gone. Prepare for down count.
5, 4, 3, 1, off blast! Fly away in my space rocket. You no need put money in my pocket. The door is closed, I just lock it. I put my go plug in your socket.
The sun and sky is bright like fire.
What the hell?
He gets higher and higher.
Cut communication via.
Only thing can stop us is flat tire. Hey love crusader, I want to be your space invader. For you I would descend the deepest moon crater. I is more stronger than Darth Vapor. Obey me, I is your new dictator. For you is Venus, I am Mars. With you I is more richer than all the czars. Make a wishes on a shooting stars. Then for you I will play on my cosmic guitars.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your belt seats. We has commenced our descent. I trust you enjoy this flight as much as you enjoy this accent.
Now back on Earth, it's time for down splash. Into sea of eternal glory my spaceship crash. People have arrived for to cheer me from near and far. And as I float, I open door and shout, I am world's biggest, washed up superstar. Electronic, as for sure as the sun rises in the west. Of all the singers and poets on earth, I am the bestest. Come, let me put a ring of Jupiter on your finger. Then like a smell around you, I will forever linger. Okay, it's time for end, no more will I sing. Let me take you back in time. I want for you to experience Big Bang. Long live space race. Long live Movania.
That is a fake mustache.
Alright, what is up? Welcome to another episode of the Revenge of the Dreamer Show. I'm your host, Classy Liberal, and joining me as always is my co-host, Revenge of the Dreamer.
Wait, I'm the co-host? How are you? How are you the host? How are you the host and I'm the co-host?
I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm just kidding though. But yeah, what's up guys? So yeah.
What's up y'all? Thanks for joining us tonight. As you guys know, we do these streams excuse me. We do these streams every Saturday, and tonight we have a new setup here. By the way, when we react to the videos, let's see if we can make the little window like bigger. Remember how we were talking about?
Yeah, I can make it bigger. Just let me know and I'll make it bigger.
So yeah, guys, we're fucking moving up in this technological space. Now we have this little thing here, so Classy still didn't want to appear on camera, but it's all good. And I'm not going to be on camera with this new thing because we are testing things out. As always, guys, we appreciate you joining us tonight. So Classy, as you noticed, I have named the stream "Don't Sell Your Soul for YouTube." Any reason why? Any guesses why I said that?
I don't know.
No idea. Nothing. So guys, dang, you're not giving me much more to work with. There has been a lot of things happening, guys, in the past.
Whoa. Shoot. What just happened?
Oh, my bad. Oh, I just left the room on accident.
Oh,
See,
okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to get this link here. Let me see here. Let me get this. Sorry. Why did I do that? Alright.
Is anyone watching this?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a few people coming in soon. This time I didn't really tweet an event this time because we didn't have guests. So I was just like, sure, whatever. But we got to wait for the people to come. So yeah, the reason I named it "Don't Sell Your Soul for YouTube" is just because there has been a lot of stuff going on, in specifically Mundane Matt. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know who Mundane Matt is.
Okay. And my mouse just died. Oh no, it didn't. These Mac mouses suck, by the way. The iMac, they have.
Oh yeah, I don't know how you can
use
use that thing.
Yeah, I mean, I literally have to put like the battery thing, the battery coils in it, literally will get loose. So you have to put I had to put like aluminum foil in it. It's like ghetto as hell, but
Right.
anyway, guys, is the video, by the way, can you see the video in there? Right?
Hold up. Sorry, I'm just looking at something else. Checking the Twitter. Yeah, I can see the video. Do you want me to maximize, not maximize, but like make the screen larger?
Yeah, make it a little bigger. So,
Okay.
yeah, if you guys don't know the situation, basically, let me hear. Basically, we had this dude named Mundane Matt who was caught live on stream, basically lying about false flagging a couple of YouTube channels. And I never really talked about this. I don't really like to get into this. We kind of just do our own thing here usually. It's just me and Classy just reacting to some dumb shit on the internet. But I wanted to name the topic this just because it is something very important where you have people who are trying to become part of this system, right? When it comes to making money on YouTube. When it comes to me in particular, I never made it a goal to make money on YouTube. I just always, I had to help someone in my previous relationship with a YouTube channel. We made money from it, and I always wanted to have my own channel, but I never had the time. And when we separated, I finally had the time to do it. When I decided to do it, it was kind of just like an outlet. It's just kind of outlet for me and everything. And because of that, we've been able to make some interesting videos. And the whole thing with me too with it is that I always wanted to meet new people and stuff, and that's why with the streaming you're able to like meet new guests and stuff like that. That's what it's all about, and you have people like Mundane Matt, which I don't really watch his videos, but he does this thing where he kind of just and people will say like, oh, don't you do the same thing? No, where he'll react to certain videos and articles, and it's kind of like trying to become like a news kind of channel, kind of like a Philip DeFranco. You're familiar with him, right? Classy?
Sure.
And it's kind of like, honestly, it's kind of like the Dollar General version, Philip DeFranco, and just
Dollar General.
Yeah, I mean, everyone. I mean, the dude's name is literally Mundane. I mean, I'm no one to talk, obviously, with the YouTube channel and everything, but it just seemed like he was trying to go after something that, I don't know, especially nowadays with YouTube. So many people, I feel like YouTube is definitely slowly going away in terms of creators being, creators have no support from it. YouTube, they kind of used the creators, in order to make money from them and use them to promote them and stuff, because now they had this apocalypse where so many people had to change their business model. So many people had to change to do what they do in terms of how to monetize YouTube and everything. So hopefully soon, guys, we're also going to start streaming to Twitch. I feel like I predict that there's going to be a mass exodus to Twitch. It's kind of slowly happening already. What do you think about that, Classy? I mean, do you have an opinion on that?
Yeah, just like with the whole apocalypse thing and the constant, the whole YouTube trying to sort of advertise themselves this family-friendly platform, whatever. It's just I definitely see that, like, a lot of people are really not liking this platform. It's already happening. Like, people are already moving on to Twitch. People who aren't even gamers are already doing their shows on Twitch. So I definitely do think, I mean, this YouTube gaming thing is not gonna work. Let's be honest. No one wants to stream on YouTube gaming. But regardless, whether you're a gamer or not, everyone's just gonna move to Twitch or whatever other platform ends up being more popular. You know, so I just think...
Yeah, we need to figure out... Go ahead, so I'm sorry.
No, I'm just gonna think that, like, YouTube is becoming less and less popular, and the free market's gonna decide who will be the king of video sharing and whatnot. But, yeah.
I think YouTube is, like, they kind of see themselves, because they're part of Google, as, like, untouchable, how they can do no wrong, when it really isn't like that, because... so quickly things can change. Like, I mean, for some reason now too, you have Facebook just like had the biggest shareholding loss in one single day. And I don't honestly, I have no idea with stocks and shit how all that works. I don't know why that happened, but you know, Facebook's another one where it's kind of becoming like taboo to be to have Facebook, and everyone's saying like, yeah, we're getting off Facebook. And I know they had a lot of issues with privacy. That was one of the main issues as well. So yeah, so you've never seen this video. We were talking about guys on stream. Mundane Matt, you know, he basically flagged a whole bunch of people because of criticism of him. A lot of it too was people who kind of posted reactions to this video. When I saw this video, it's pretty hilarious. And just be honest. So you've never seen this video at all? This Silver Play unboxing? You've never seen this?
No.
Okay, so this will kind of be a funny video. So you can go ahead and play it, and if you want to react to something, like pause it, and then we can talk about it. So go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Mundane Mad, here with something I've been waiting for a very, 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 very long time to get. A package just arrived for me. I'm going to assume that it's from YouTube. I haven't opened it up all the way yet. I just made sure that the tape could come off easily. But I do believe that this is my...
First off, dude, like, before I even get started, so before you even watch anything, like, I'm a huge-ass nerd. I got some nerd stuff in my crib and stuff, in my apartment and stuff. But this dude literally has a Batman shirt on and has like every Star Wars like poster behind him. Like,
yeah,
that's usually not a good look. Usually not a good look. You know, that's why I kind of like take it down if I could. I mean, it's kind of like, you ever see that movie 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah, that's a really good movie.
Yeah, I was just watching that movie the other day because in that movie he's like a 40-year-old virgin. He doesn't really know why, you know, he can't get with women and stuff, and he literally has like action figures all over his house, like literally action figures like in his bathroom, like so many. And
in his bathroom he plays when he's on the tub.
What happened?
He plays with them while he's in the tub.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to see this Mundane Matt's tub, what it would look like.
Oh my god.
100,000 subscribers, silver play button flag, and I've been waiting a super fucking long time for this. So let's take a look at this here. All right, so I'm opening it up. Fuck. There, you guys can see that right there. Loud as fuck. I apologize. Take out whatever the fuck that is. All right. Oh, shit. The fuck is this thing?
So just let's get to the good part.
Oh, nope. For the past roughly 14, almost
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not
months,
a big fan of unboxing videos.
And it's not easy. I work 7 days a week.
I love unboxing videos.
No, they're so stupid.
No, but if you're trying to find something that you need to know what it looks like some people post an unboxing.
Oh my god, man, just like look up a review. If it's like, okay, I understand. If it's an unboxing and a review, I understand. But like sometimes all they do is literally just open the package. Like, do you really need to watch a 15-minute video of someone opening up a Blu-ray DVD case for freaking Avatar?
God damn it. Yes, fuck. I need to know all the little insides of the movie before I buy it.
I need to see. Look at the Blu-ray disc and the DVD disc and the freaking little.
Yeah, I need to know because if they have the wrong design on the disc, like that'll be like a make or break it for me, dude. I'm serious.
A week, and I don't get to take vacations basically without a lot of prep work. But
all right, yeah.
Like much.
I just want to get to the part where he's like,
but we're gonna
basically before we go further, let me do a little setup here. The reason why like this is so hilarious and so funny is just because. So this guy, he's bought a house, I guess, with the revenue he got from YouTube, and this is something you got to be careful with when people who make a living off YouTube is because it's so infrequent. It changes so much. I know now, like, you know, if you're going to start a podcast, that's something that I know we want to do eventually. And you want to have backing from iTunes and from sponsors and things like that. There's a whole thing that there's a way to do it. Right. And when you're kind of just depending on YouTube, like people don't understand, a lot of people don't understand, especially if you don't make YouTube videos, what the adpocalypse did. Like the adpocalypse, you had people, daily vloggers, so many different people where they were making like 6-figure incomes off YouTube. They were making a lot. It was from ad revenue. But now that most of that ad revenue is gone. And you have to imagine a lot of these channels, especially channels where it's like this huge, almost seems like a corporation, has employees and things, big channels, obviously, right? When they went through this, like it was such a huge change. And for so many people now on YouTube is just that the only way you can really make money is off like merchandise, donations through live streaming. And that's what a lot of channels did move to do, is kind of donations with live streaming and stuff. And that's kind of the whole crazy situation about this, is because you have this guy who I'm talking, you know, the guy we're reacting here to is Mundane Matt. You have him here, and he actively went to flag other channels, and knowing that these other channels that do live streaming, that was the only way they can get their income. You know, that's what happens when you have these channels that do depend on an income from YouTube in order to survive. Like that'd be crazy. You wouldn't want to do that, just because, like I said, when things go south, you always want to have some kind of backup. You want to diversify. If you're having some sort of income from online, from social media, you want to just diversify that. And unfortunately, a lot of people didn't do that. So we're going to go ahead and watch this. The reason I'm saying all this, Classy, is just because this guy, he wants to be like an e-celebrity so bad. He wants to be like the... Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. I hope the chat can hear us. Type.
No, you can.
Type.
It's just because... Yeah, it's just because when you go,
oh my God! Someone in the chat just said I have an unboxing fetish.
I am a fan of unboxing videos, so don't judge me.
Okay.
We're gonna take off the lid. All right, I'm gonna.
Oh baby! Oh yeah, baby!
Set that over here. There is. My hands are kind of shaking right now. There's a letter. There's a letter here. Let's see what it says.
Bear in mind that this is like the beautiful thing about this is that this is a stock letter that like YouTube sends to everybody. And for some reason, he thought it was like personalized to him. And that's what makes this shit funny. Watch.
It's from YouTube, officially. You've just done something very few YouTube creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. We know numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope you didn't lose sight of the reality behind that 6-digit milestone. Each and every person who subscribed to your channel was touched by what you did. They were inspired or challenged.
Any reaction yet?
Okay, so let me pause it here. So I'm guessing this is just a template they use, and they probably do this with like every single person that gets 100,000 subscribers, and then they just put the only thing they change is like dear so and so YouTube channel, and then like they put that there.
Yeah, that's what they do. So he is getting freaking...
It's like getting that letter from school saying, yeah, perfect attendance. It's like, we're glad your child is whatever, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So continue, if you want.
Sure.
Sorry.
Holy shit!
You made
I've
it to
actually
this milestone.
It's been a long time that I haven't seen this. What blows my mind about this guy is that he leaves this shit up. Like he left this up, even though it's like, I mean, we're able to watch it right now. Where like he didn't private this, and you know after he got caught red-handed in that stream, where it was found out that he was flagging other channels, he just continued to upload videos where it's like that's what I never want to be. Like if something is going on, I'm going to make a video about it. And this kid, he went to Tumblr to post, like he literally made a Tumblr post to post what happened in this apology he wanted to do. Even though he makes YouTube videos, he didn't make a video about it. It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Done with hard work, perseverance.
This is tough to watch.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I did
Any reaction, Classy, or any thoughts?
I mean, obviously he's very emotional about this. I mean, I don't know. I guess me personally, I wouldn't really upload it. If I'm getting emotional or something, I would. I don't know. Not that there's anything wrong with getting emotional, crying. Like I understand we have those moments in life.
Getting emotional, yeah, but getting emotional over, like, okay, I understand you want to be like a YouTuber, but like, he didn't have the full foresight to know that this is a stock. I'm not gonna ever cry over a stock letter. Like this is a stock letter, my guy. Like, you know. I thought you were gonna have a funny reaction to it. I just think it is kind of like cringy to watch.
When was this though?
When was it?
Yeah. Was this like a few months ago or something?
No, this was like I think it was like close to a year ago, to be honest. So yeah, so that's kind of just, guys, with the format of the streams is like, you know, we have a little topic in the beginning, but the main meat of the stream, which what's your opinion, is it Classy? With, you know, we're kind of trying new things. We're kind of trying new things with the stream, and you know, we're getting different feedback as we go along. My favorite part of this show, the only reason I want to do this show, is just to react to like current events. You know, what's your take on current events and how you see it?
I mean, I guess there's a lot I can say, but I don't know. Current events, yeah. Things happen. People react. It's just, that's a really vague topic. Like, I guess you have to like be a little bit more specific.
All right. I don't know why I said that. I was literally just trying to put you on the spot, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna get into current events. Basically, dude, I'm trying to lighten up.
Oh, is this safe for YouTube? I don't know what this is.
Yeah, this is safe. Trust me. This isn't no porno or anything. Trust me. It's on YouTube. How do you think we're watching it?
Yeah, but even never mind.
Even what?
Nah, just play the clip.
All right. So we're gonna get into current events, guys. This is the favorite part of my show. If we can just do this part of the show, this is what I would do. Is current events. This is a pretty interesting video that I found that I wanted to watch and get you guys' reaction on. This is a BDSM family. Let's watch this.
Good morning, Master. Your owned property, slave 808-497-061 has missed you, and is here presented, ready and waiting to serve you.
Good morning, Master. Your own property, slave 580-317-885 has missed you, and is here presented, ready and waiting to serve you.
Good morning, sir. Your own property, slave 9.
This is the life, don't you think?
So I don't understand. It's like the guy, does he have like 4 wives or 4 girlfriends or something? Or are those his daughters? I hope those aren't his biological daughters, or...
I think he has, yeah, I think he has like 4 wives.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's still weird, but whatever.
321 has missed you, and is here presented, ready and waiting to serve you.
Good morning, sir. Your own property slave 410-978-474 has missed you and is here presented, ready and waiting to serve
These
you.
women have to have like some kind of mental illness to do this, or I don't know.
Please continue, ladies.
And sometimes he doesn't say please continue and we just sit there waiting uncomfortably.
My name is James Davis. I'm 37 years old and I live in Armidale, which is a highly conservative town in the New England region of New South Wales. In many ways, I'm a fairly average bloke. I like to lead a fairly quiet and unassuming life. I suppose the main thing that seems different about me is that I live my life with my 4 female partners.
Wait, hold up. Was that... What type of stove was that?
Go
like,
ahead.
This is... No, I'm just noticing, like, that stove he was using. Like, is that normal in Australia to just have, like, really old-fashioned fire ovens, whatever you call it? Well, whatever, I don't know.
I think he this dude lives in like Utah or like one of those like Midwestern states where they just live in like the middle of nowhere, like very, and then that's why he's using that kind of stove there.
Okay.
In a committed, non-monogamous power exchange relationship. There's my wife Charlotte, my fiance Hunter, and my 2 girlfriends Hannah and Sophie.
Ah, so he's got a wife, 2 girlfriends, and a fiance.
Is polygamy legal in Australia? I don't think it is.
This is in Australia. Okay, he just said Australia. I think it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they have. There's certain parts of United States where they're allowed to have polygamy. So I think Australia is the same way. I mean, it's not like one law over the whole country. I mean, I wouldn't imagine.
Okay.
17 years, closer to Sydney. And the second I discharged, I started planning my escape from that place.
This is the downstairs of the house, which is mine. It's where I live. The girls have the upstairs, and I'm banished down to the basement. Let's start with the cage on our way in. I think every man needs a cage.
So he's literally a basement dweller.
Yeah, literally.
Sleepovers a lot easier. I initially thought that a cage would be a great punishment, but it's backfired. I think I made it a little bit too comfortable, and it's hard to get girls out of it. This is a 100-year-old barber's chair. It's a bit over 100 years old now.
It seems strange to most people we meet up here, but it's pretty normal to us. To us, polyamory seems normal, and monogamy seems strange.
Obviously, I love my desk. I think it appeals to the...
What's your take? What's your take on this whole polygamy, monogamy thing?
I mean,
do you have an opinion on that?
I'm personally a monogamous type of person, but when it comes to other people, adults, I guess, I don't really care. I mean, if that's what they're into, I can't really tell them not to do it. I wouldn't do it myself. I'm not into that, but they could do whatever they want. I don't care.
But that's what the law. But that's what the law is. The law is that, you know, you have it.
I mean, I guess if you want to talk about legalization and stuff like that, I'm not against it because I think it's wrong. I'm against it because it would create legal issues, I guess. I just think that there would be problems with the law and people might, I don't know, use it, I don't know, for some sort of fraudulent activity. But personally, I don't really care if you want to marry, as long as it's consensual, of course. Marry as many people as you want. I don't care.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's your classical liberal opinion, right?
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Been a tyrant in me. I feel very patriarchal, oppressive in the city. Most of what I do is essentially
patriarchal.
I want to do something that's going to resonate with them. I'm not trying to just project my fantasies onto other people. A bit more your classic S&M stuff.
Wait. What does that say there? Can you move back? There's like a sign there or something. Can you move like a 2 or 3 seconds back? Okay, he's in the way, but like It says house of, move it like, let me see.
House of Cataphor Fetish Playroom. Can you see it?
I can see it now. Where do you get that? Did he buy it on Amazon? Did he make that sign himself? Like,
I mean, you can custom make anything you want. Right?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I just find it funny.
Classic S&M stuff. A-frame. This has been a workhorse for a while. Do I have a demo model?
I do it, but I don't think we want us in the actual.
Alright, this is boring. I thought it was going to be showing more of the girls, but I guess that was it. So let's change it to... Oh, here we go. Did you move it forward, or was that me? Did you move forward?
Yeah, change it if you want. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you move it forward?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Okay. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of... I thought it was going to be a funnier video. This is a pretty interesting video. This is what I was trying to show you. So, Christine Halquist, transgender candidate, wins party's nomination for governor in Vermont. So let's take a look at this.
Ability of voting in the first transgender governor after history was made Tuesday night. Christine Halquist became the first transgender candidate to win a major political party's gubernatorial nomination. She defeated 3 others to clinch the victory. The former utility executive will be up against GOP incumbent Governor Phil Scott in the 2018 midterms. Joining me now from Vermont is CBS News political correspondent Ed O'Keefe. Hi, Ed. How did voters there respond to Halquist's campaign?
Well, at least tonight, Democrats overwhelmingly picked her in a 4-way race for the governorship. And look, this is a woman who's managed to run a smart campaign and to get ahead of her 3 other candidates. The race here is one in which Democrats are kind of in the crouch position because the Republican incumbent, Phil Scott, is actually one of the more popular GOP governors across the country. So I
do think it's pretty cool that, I don't know. Well, I don't know. It's kind of, I have a weird opinion on it. It's just that I didn't know, many people didn't think that transgender people would be accepted in society for a long time. And you see that they are more accepting in society than ever. This more than proves it. I mean, obviously there's always going to be obstacles and people out there, but
sure.
What do you think about that? What's your opinion on that? I mean, do you think I'm wrong?
Yeah, I'd say we're pretty close to a sort of transgender accepting society. At least in places like Florida, California, New York, we're basically everyone's okay with transgender people. At best they worship them as gods. At worst they're neutral, don't care. I guess the only issues is like maybe some of the more conservative states. I don't know, maybe certain people, I don't know, of certain immigrant background may not be totally okay with it, and I guess I can see that as being an obstacle, but aside from that, I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting take. But what would you say when, like, you have someone like this, where someone might say, like, oh, she's only getting elected because she is transgender, and people are doing that, like, oh, we need to have the first transgender, we need to have the first Muslim, we need to have the first this. What would you say in like kind of like a response?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really follow Vermont politics that much, to be honest. I don't know what was her case. Maybe people in that Democratic, I assume she's a Democratic candidate. Oh wait, she's a Republican? Okay, whatever. I don't even know.
She's a Republican?
I don't know. I see it says Republican nomination.
It says here Democratic.
Oh, okay. That'd be interesting. She was Republican, but whatever. No, but anyways, whatever. She was a Democratic candidate. People like her just because they thought she was a good candidate. I don't know if they elected her, nominated her just because she's transgender. Maybe some people might have thought that when they needed a transgender, they need to show how progressive Vermont is. I guess I can't say. I can't speak for Vermont politics that much, but I'm gonna assume maybe they just liked her a lot in terms of a politician, whatever.
So someone on the chat is actually saying, how about the agreeable introvert is saying, how about the video of Christine not knowing the definition of socialism on CNN? So we are not going to watch that video, but I just wanted to watch.
She doesn't know the definition of socialism. No, I didn't know about them. I mean, I don't know.
I'm going to put this here video instead here. So this will be just because I just wanted to see a reaction on just, yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. It's like, oh, first transgender. It's like, yeah. I mean, you see, it's happening. So, let me see here. Oh, fuck. I'm supposed to copy the one. That's what's weird about this format is that everything is kind of, oh, here we go. This is an interesting video I want to get your reaction to. So this...
The father, accused of slaughtering his pregnant wife and 2 daughters, has revealed to police where he dumped their bodies. 34-year-old Shanann Watts and her daughters Celeste, 3, and Bella, 4, were reported missing 4 days ago. Today, 33-year-old Chris Watts reportedly confessed, "I killed them all."
We have been able to recover a body that we're quite certain is Shanann Watts' body. We have strong reason to believe that we know where the bodies of the children are.
Home videos show what seemed to be
damn, that's fucking sad.
All-American family.
He was the one for me, and he is amazing.
Oh.
And I can't tell you how wonderful he is.
Shanann talked about how she met
They're gonna pause it
when he friended her on Facebook.
One thing led to another, and
let's keep watching it.
Okay.
8 years later, we have 2 kids. We live in Colorado, and he's the best thing that has ever happened to me.
But the couple
oh my god, that's harder here.
Court papers obtained by Inside Edition show they declared bankruptcy in 2015 with $449,000 in debt and just $864 in the bank. Shanann documented her life on social media. In this now haunting video, she broke the news to her girls that she was pregnant.
Guess what, girls? Mommy has a baby in her belly. Are you guys excited?
The children
this is heartbreaking.
He probably, yeah, so he probably just went crazy because, he probably went crazy just because of the debt, like, just crazy.
I mean, here's the thing, this is a very unfortunate event. I hate to be, sort of complain about this, but I don't know, man, it seems to me like a lot of people, and I don't know the exact details of this case, it seems to me like these people didn't use their money wisely. They didn't save it or anything like that. I mean, clearly there's something wrong with this guy. I don't think even people that go into debt would kill their family. That just takes a lot to do that. But a lot of Americans, I noticed, are really not good at saving money, and they end up living this extravagant lifestyle that they can't afford. But oh god, this is just so heartbreaking.
You would say that's a problem with Americans only, like not everyone worldwide?
No, Europeans are actually really good, even though they have like high standards of living. They're actually really good at least not all Europeans, but at least the Scandinavians for sure are really good at like living beneath their means. They're pretty happy with their simplistic lifestyle. They don't need this extravagant lifestyle that I see this more of as an American thing, to be honest. If you can show me another country that acts similar, I don't think there is, then go ahead, but this is definitely an American problem. It's just like
I definitely see what you mean. I definitely see that it is kind of like an American thing to kind of show and like live beyond your means, because you gotta, you know, who knows, keep up with the Joneses and stuff. And you know, I think you do have a point when you say that.
For joy. Now watch her husband's subdued reaction when he was shown the pregnancy test.
That's awesome.
He's freaking out.
Guess when you want to, it happens.
When Shanann and the children were reported missing, Watts made this appeal for their safe return.
If somebody has her, just please bring her back. I need to see everybody. I need to see everybody again. This house is not complete without.
You can tell he's fucking lying. Like, you can see like when someone is sincere or not. And man, I've seen many cases of the mom doing that too. But now this is a case of the dad doing that is kind of fucked up.
Anybody here.
But the appeal had a hollow ring. He was asked if he had fought with his wife, who was 15 weeks pregnant.
It wasn't like an argument. We had an emotional conversation, but I'll leave it at that. But I just want them back.
Gene West is a former FBI behavioral science expert.
When he realizes what he's done, that his story is unraveling. And that's probably his main concern during the course of that interview. There was no focus on his wife and children.
Now, Shanann's brother is expressing his fury over the murders. May he rot in hell. He killed my pregnant sister and my
Damn, that's sad. That's so sad.
He just found out she was pregnant with a baby boy, and his name was going to be Nico.
Damn, I do not know why we reacted to such a sad-ass story.
But, I mean, yeah, this guy clearly has freaking issues, though. Like I said, I don't want to complain too much because, like I said, most people wouldn't do this. Most people that go into debt somehow survive, you know. But like, this is just a very unfortunate event.
I mean, debt is one of the reasons people.
But clearly, it was. I'm just saying, it was an influence for him for sure. I mean, what the hell? $448,000 in debt, and you only have like 800 something in your account. And look at those pictures before any vacation. What? In the vacation, and clearly they were living this lifestyle they couldn't afford.
So I want to get your this. This is Christians protest against Satanist Baphomet statue in Little Rock. Which, if you guys don't know, Little Rock is in Little Rock is in Kansas, right? Or Arkansas?
I think Arkansas.
Yeah, Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at this.
You are a liar. You pose as a Christian, and you are nothing more than an agent of Satan. You are the pit of hell. You are leading people to hell.
It's almost like that Christian persecution doesn't exist. I mean,
Hail Sagan.
Being member of the Arkansas Society of Freethinkers, and he served as its first vice president with much great ado that I introduce.
That's just two children looking at the Baphomet statue.
But these people, they don't really believe. They don't believe in a
No, they're
Satan.
trolls. Come on, man. If we're being serious here, these people are trolls. In fact, I'm pretty sure most of these guys are probably atheists just trying to piss off Christians. And, you know, good for them, actually. Standing up for religious liberty.
I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb.
No, but come on. It's a cool statue, though.
Yeah, that is a pretty, I guess, dope-ass statue, right?
I don't know. America, I'd say. That's right. He can have his views.
not just that, but the Constitution itself makes no reference to God, to Jesus, to Christianity.
Amen.
That's why that notion of this being a
LGBT community find ourselves gaining ground in the struggle for our religious and civil rights.
All of you have been affected by lies, and it hurts. It hurts your heart. It hurts your relationship.
No, was that at the end? Whatever. But I don't know. Whatever. Let them have their little statue, whatever. I don't really care.
But yeah, I thought that was gonna have a little more in that video. But
Yeah, you thought they're
thing.
gonna sacrifice children and whatnot.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what you think when you see Satanists. It's like you guys are getting out of your house and going crazy for Satanists. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting video. I think you would like this video, and I want to get your reaction from this real quick.
Okie doke.
So let's take a look at what's inside of one of these things.
Okay.
Show me what we got here. So I'm a new citizen, and I get handed one of these, right? So I have my pocket Constitution.
That's the most important thing.
What's your favorite amendment?
The First Amendment.
The First Amendment? I thought I was gonna say the second.
God, that's so stereotypical.
Well, what are we doing here?
I don't know. It's not a very Texas answer, isn't it? The Second Amendment down here?
No. Half of the people here are packing anyway.
I believe that.
The El Paso Republican Party has a tough gig, trying to keep the flame burning for Donald Trump's party in a county that literally hugs the southern border. The president and the GOP are not popular here. In 2016, Hillary Clinton got 68% of the vote. So local Republicans have to be creative. They try to convince new Americans to join the GOP minutes after they take the oath of citizenship.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't know. I guess, I mean, I don't know how it works there. Like, do they just hand out flyers outside of City Hall or whatever? I mean, I guess it's free speech.
Well, they have to make sure that they're like signed up and ready to vote, and basically gives them something like a cheat code to like vote everything Republican. One thing I will say, and I'm not a Republican, I actually am a registered Democrat, even though I am pretty much right-wing. The one thing I will say is that Republicans, they actually go out and, like, you have all these old white, you know, Republican people, they meet up and get shit done. Like, I remember, like, during the 2016 election, I don't know if you remember this, but there was literally people like waving American flags on election day, telling people to go vote. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You do a lot of you kind of see a little more eagerness from Republicans, just in my experience. I don't know.
We're talking here, for the most part, to Hispanics. People, the Latins, are naturally conservatives. If you give a Mexican a truck, he's in business. He's hauling whatever it is.
That's so true. That's so true. And that is something that you do see a lot with Latinos, is that they are primarily conservative. And hate it or love it, like, someone can look at this and be like, oh, you're saying all men just like to work and they get a truck and gonna work. Yeah. Have you ever go hire a contractor for something you're gonna do in your house? It's most likely gonna be someone from, you know, it's gonna have Latinos. It's gonna have some, you know, Mexicans.
I mean, go to any Home Depot and tell me that, you know, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's true. I live very close to a Home Depot, and I'm sad to say this, but this stereotype is actually pretty true.
Stereotypes exist for a reason.
You give the lady a stove, she's selling burritos out of her kitchen window. They are naturally entrepreneurs.
Hell yeah, dude. So yeah, that is true.
It's Salvador and they're selling pupusas, but yeah.
Yeah, Latinos, Mexicans, they are natural entrepreneurs. That is so true. You know, especially when it comes to freaking just putting your best foot forward and having that immigrant mentality and just, you know, kind of hunkering down and getting shit done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are mostly pro-life. So this is what we try to attack.
But I notice you don't have, like, on here, like, anything about immigration.
No, but when we're out here welcoming the new citizens, I think we're telling them we welcome new citizens.
Right.
I mean, we're the only ones that are out there.
What's this? This is the voter registration card.
We want them to register to vote.
First thing I get is, like, this is the parties, this is what we're for and against, the two different sides, and then I get register to vote.
Yeah, that's right.
Sign right up.
Yeah, we want you to register to vote.
Volunteers prepare over 1,000 packets to hand out to new citizens. Around 24 volunteers gather at the El Paso Coliseum to await a crowd of 947 new citizens hailing from 49 different countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your ceremony.
Was this like they have like a graduation ceremony to become a citizen?
Yeah. I mean, I've never been to one, but I've seen people post pictures in social media and like, yeah, they get a little flag. I don't know, cause when I seen it, it's not as big as that, where it's like a huge sort of auditorium. It's a much smaller, at least from where I see people go. I don't know, maybe it's different for some people in other parts of the state of Florida, but yeah, it's kind of like a graduation thing. They get their little American flags. They get not a diploma, but you know, that certificate of citizenship, whatever. And yeah, it's kind of like a high school graduation sort of thing. It's pretty cool.
Really? I did not know that. I mean, yeah, my parents, when my mom got citizenship and I got citizenship, it was kind of something just came in the mail.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, because not everyone's able to make it to graduation. Not everyone's able to make it to the ceremony. Some people have the choice to just have like a mail-in sort of certificate. They don't have to go to the ceremony, but if they want to, they can, and you know, it's cool.
For these new citizens, this is how it works. You take the oath, you walk outside. Uncle Sam greets you with a packet that's actually pro-Republican literature. Welcome to American citizenship. The Republicans aren't invited. They just show up.
Señor, felicidades. Una copia de la Constitución.
Gracias.
Señor, una copia de la Constitución. Felicidades.
Since you took the oath, it's been about 1 hour. And you walk out and the Republican Party has handed you this packet right here that has information trying to convince you to become a Republican.
I'm gonna just pause it.
What you think of that?
I guess if like people are criticizing this, you know, Democrats or whatever other party, you could do the same thing as them. Just saying, nothing's stopping the Democrats from going in.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The Republicans, I remember when I went to go vote, they are the ones that organize early. They're the groups show up early and have a group there. They handed me this thing, which, like I said, I am a registered Democrat technically, and they handed me this thing where it was like a cheat sheet to vote for every Republicans. It's like, yeah, and I'm sure people are just waltzing in there wondering they're going to vote Republican because they handed them that sheet. So they're the ones doing the extra work, putting in the extra hard work, you know?
Yeah.
I respect them. I know some of them, but I don't know. I'm not going to be a Republican, I think, at this time.
What might be a better way for the Republican Party to try and convince you to become a Republican?
Well, maybe to change different policies that they got. They have to change so that things that the detention center that they got in Tornillo. No.
So maybe President Trump kind of looms a little bit large in this conversation, maybe?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So what was the point of that exchange? I don't understand.
I don't know. I guess they just wanted to, I don't know, show the perspective of...
He was like leading the questions. Like, yeah, something about Trump is bad and he's having the detention center. So it's like, yeah, you just hear the word Republican and you're what? You're like, it's a taboo thing. It's kind of like a bad thing to hear that. That's what it seems like, don't you think?
Maybe.
I mean, that's what his reaction was.
Uncle Sam thing was a huge success. People love that. But I didn't see anybody tell anybody, hi, I'm with the Republican Party. I want you to have this.
No, we're just giving them out as fast as we
But
can.
it's not a little sneaky that you don't mention that you're Republicans?
No, I mean, it's obvious that everybody knows we're Republicans here from the county. The people that we're handing these to.
I mean, it's a little sneaky, sure, but like I said, there's nothing stopping the Democrats or the Libertarians or whatever other party to do the exact same thing. They're just exercising their freedom of speech and, you know, whatever.
Yeah, he's trying to catch him in like, oh, don't you think this is sneaky or this is something like taboo to do? And it's like, no, I mean, like, who cares? Like you're saying, the the Democrats can do it if they'd like as well. I don't see the.
And not to mention, this isn't even a guarantee that they'll vote Republican. They might say, "Oh, look at this list of things that they're for. I disagree with this." You know, like, you know, it's not like these people are like so gullible that they can't decide for themselves. Like, they can decide for themselves. They can, if they don't understand English, they can use Google Translate. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So, all right. So let's finish this.
And I'm not a Republican, by the way. Just want to make that clear.
Are you a registered Democrat?
No, I'm registered as independent or not affiliated. Not affiliated with anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I vote, but I vote, I guess, mostly Democrat. Not because I want to, just because like those are the only candidates I agree with the most.
Did you vote for Hillary?
No, I didn't vote for.
Did you vote for?
No. No, but I voted for like one Republican, but it was because like it was like how do you say, uncontested, and it was like for a judge or something, so it's not like I had a choice, right? And I'm like, okay, whatever, this guy is a judge, he's Republican, whatever, I'll vote for him even though there's no other choice, so whatever. But other candidates, I would, like the senator, I voted for Democrat just because I really don't like Marco Rubio. I don't want to go into a rant right now, but whatever, I went for Democrats because they're the closest that they are to like my views, you know.
Okay.
But no, I didn't vote for Clinton.
There's nothing wrong with Marco Rubio. I actually like Marco Rubio.
That guy's a cuck.
How's he a cuck?
Bro, do you not hear, like, this is the one thing I somewhat agree with Trump, that like Marco Rubio is lazy and he fits into the lazy Cuban stereotype because essentially like he has a really poor record in Congress. Like he never shows up to anything, and like there's actually evidence like he spends a lot of his money like money like that's like supposed to go to the party, you know, but he ends up spending it on like expensive trips and stuff like that. And I just don't really agree with most of his policy. I mean, I guess I probably somewhat agree with him on immigration and economics, but I disagree with him on the social issues. So.
Interesting.
The fact that it's a Republican, they can throw it away, but I doubt that they will because they're so proud and excited about it. And we want people to know that the Republican Party welcomes legal immigrants.
You know, a lot of them who are here at this thing are Mexican Americans. And a couple of them told me, you know, if the Republicans want me to join the Republican Party, I don't want a constitution. I want them to change what the Republican Party says about Mexican Americans.
Well,
I love how this guy is like, he's basically framed the argument that it's impossible for a Mexican American to be a Republican. Like, I love how it's like.
I mean, there are plenty of Mexicans and Latinos that are Republican just because those are the values that they share. I mean, sure, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of liberal, left-leaning Latinos because that is a popular ideology down there, but there are plenty of conservatives. Like Salvadorans are very conservative, I can tell you that's for sure. And I don't know, I don't want to judge or I don't know, like ad hominem this guy, but I don't know, I get the feeling that he's a little bit of a Bernie bro. He just fits into the stereotype. I feel like I don't know. I shouldn't make judgments like that, but I just feel like pointing that out.
Yeah, he definitely seems like a Bernie bro, but it's like him and the other guy. It's like we need Republicans to change what they're saying, and it's like then they wouldn't be Republicans. Yeah, they're not going to say what you want them to say. It's okay for you to disagree with them, you know?
I hope that as they go through this, they're going to start and listen to what the Republican Party says about immigration instead of what the news says about him.
This guy like reminds me of like somebody. He reminds me of like a cartoon character or something. I don't know.
Immigration, because so often the impression is that the Republican Party is anti-immigrant. No, we're anti-illegal immigrant. That's the difference.
Was it easier to talk to people about becoming Republicans who are Mexican Americans before Trump?
Oh yeah, because it wasn't so much in the headlines like it is now. Now it's
not just the headlines, but who the president is, right?
Yeah, because of our president. Yeah, because it's much more now in the forefront when it was never that much in the forefront before.
Do you feel like I am right to say that trying to convince a bunch of people who just became citizens from Mexico to become Republicans is the hardest gig in politics in 2018.
Jesus
I
Christ.
can't think of anything harder, but we do it and we enjoy it.
What kind of fucking loaded question was that?
You know, I really like Vice a lot, man, but like, sometimes it's pretty obvious that maybe it's not Vice, maybe it's just who's ever in charge. I don't know if like the reporter or whatever, the journalist is in charge of like how of the questions and stuff like that, but I feel like some of these journalists are like clearly trying to impose like some sort of narrative of their own.
Police officer.
Oh yeah, I mean, Vice has definitely they've gotten off the deep end in the past couple of years for sure. Yeah, so. Are you fighting with people in the chat, dude?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Alright. So this is a pretty interesting video. We got our main man, D-Ray McKesson, who is a Black Lives Matter activist, talking to us about cops and why bad cops are almost never held accountable. So let's see here.
They're public officials with the power to use force against civilians. We'd like to believe that when cops cross the line, there's a powerful system that polices the police. Now,
what is up with him always wearing this freaking jacket? Like, I understand it's your trademark, but like, do you have multiples of them, or do you wash the same one?
I'm pretty sure he has multiple of them. I'm pretty sure this guy is a pretty rich dude. He can afford as many of these.
That's pretty lame. That's pretty lame if you have a closet full of these jackets, to be honest.
I don't know. Maybe it's not like that where it's like 16 blue vests or jackets, whatever. But I think he has
it's like a SpongeBob episode.
3 or 4, or Family Guy, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they open the closet and it's just like freaking hangers and hangers of different coats and shit. It's like, what the hell? All right, so let's watch it.
Now, we're all familiar with those dramatic scenes when a cop gets held accountable for his actions.
I'm going to need you to hand in your badge and gun.
All right, fine. You can have my badge and gun, but we're doing it in your office so I can slam them down on your desk and yell out, "The system stinks!"
But in reality, we can recount so few examples of an officer actually being held accountable for wrongdoing. Why? Because it's extremely difficult to even investigate officers for misconduct. Let's talk about that. I'm D-Ray McKesson, and this is Truth Be Told.
More like propaganda be told.
Complaints against the police are routinely ignored. That's a conclusion Reuters reached last year when reviewing complaints.
What I love about, these Black Lives Matter people is that they want to criticize the police and they spend no time around the police. Like, the first point is criticisms against cops are ignored. And then he pulls up a study. It's like, this is not... You guys want to reform the police, and you're not the ones who care. You're not the one who's in there supporting the police, who cares about cops and what happens to them. You know, that they're always the one to criticize. And like I said, they have no experience, no background when it comes to being around the police or spending their time around the police.
From 15 cities. They found that very few were sustained by police internal review boards. In Tacoma, Washington, for instance, during the 12 months Reuters investigated, only 10% of complaints weren't dismissed. So why do so many of these complaints
there's some other stats that he's not going to bring up.
Get tossed? Well, it turns out someone is protecting officers from accountability, the police unions.
Oh, what?
Like any
Wait, hold up. You're against unions? What are you, some sort of Republican? Some sort of conservative? You're against unions? Whatever happened to worker rights and stuff like that? Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
And police unions serve their members. They negotiate fair pay and workplace protections. And when an incident arises, they're called upon to help their membership, the cops they represent. But unlike a lot of other organized labor groups, police unions have managed to codify strong protections for cops into law at the expense of public safety. In these 14 states, police have their own Bill of Rights. Police unions...
Oh, hold up. I gotta...
Oh, God forbid that they have their own Bill of Rights. Yeah, because... they want to talk about cops being against public safety. They're the ones granting public safety. Who do you call when you need an issue? Who do you call if something needs to be taken care of? You call the police.
Oh,
so
I was going to say Ghostbusters, but okay.
Yeah, Ghostbusters, exactly.
Union contracts also include strong protections for their officers. In these 81 cities, those contracts include extremely specific language aimed at protecting cops if they find themselves being investigated. Some of these protections might well surprise you, or maybe infuriate you, but they go a long way toward explaining why it seems so rare that cops are held accountable for wrongdoing. In
I have
these
to read
cities
this. I don't know if
an
he's
officer
taking
accused
it
of
out of
improper behavior
context.
is allowed a cooling off period. This means the officer's time between when they are accused of misconduct and when they can be interrogated by investigators.
All right, this is bullshit. Let's see here. Honestly, this guy, like, I don't know. I think this is a funny video here. Let me see.
Okay.
Like, why? My main thing, the reason I'm moving, why make? You have no idea.
Can you repeat that again? You cut out a little bit.
Can I what?
Repeat,
Can I what?
Repeat what you were saying. You cut out.
Oh, I was just saying that the reason I'm moving on is just because this dude, like I said, he's criticizing the cops, has no idea what it is to be a cop, what it is to go through a cop's when it comes to being accused. The last person who needs to be criticizing any kind of cops, whether good or bad, is you. That's it. Let me watch this. So you're into shit like this.
What?
You're into shit like this, right?
This is gonna piss off the vegans. Oh no, if Osvaldo was here, he would definitely.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
Oh, that's where the meme came from.
What meme?
That's
Fill
where
me
the
in.
meme came from. Oh. The whole
What
bitch
meme?
I'm a cow meme came from that. Oh, it's so funny because like my friends were talking about this whole weird milking fetish that some people have that's like funny. We're having a joke and joking about it. I didn't even know that this is where the meme came from. This is...
What is the meme? I don't understand.
I don't know, just some people are like saying like, oh bitch, I'm a cow. I don't know, it's just funny though. But yeah, this whole milking thing is just... God. Doja Cat, that's her name.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I go moo.
It's pretty catchy.
I mean, she's a good singer. That was clever. You see what she did there? She was like, I'm not in the mood. I just...
Yeah, that is pretty clever. All right, we won't watch that full video here.
Yeah, I don't want to
We're
piss
just
off the vegans, you know. Yeah.
Vegan isn't get pissed off from that.
Cow brutality, you know.
So yeah, I was asking you before the stream, did you see the assassination attempt on the
Yeah, I think
Venezuelan
I saw it in
president?
the news. Yeah, I think I saw it in the news or something.
Yeah, this is a pretty freaking crazy video, so let's put it here.
De la recuperación económica y
Oh.
necesitamos.
Oh yeah, that's gonna protect it if it's like a bomb. Like these little, yeah, I guess it's supposed to be bulletproof or whatever. But yeah, if that's really a bomb, that what are these dudes gonna do?
Damn, that guy's tall.
Yeah, he's pretty tall. So they cut out the rest of the video, but like there was the second part too, where they were all like scattering and stuff once they heard the thing. Let me see. We have this video here. Let's check out this video. So this is a pretty. I want to get your reaction to this video. Tell me what you think about this.
Oh shit! I used the wrong chat.
Used to what?
Never mind.
Oh, he just hit her!
door's locked.
What is this? Some Asian dude fighting a black girl?
All right, let me replay it. So look, this is what happened. So this Asian nail salon owner punches a black woman in the mouth for putting hands on him. This kind of went viral a couple of days ago because people are trying to say who's in the right, who's in the wrong. So I want to play it for you to see, and you tell me what you think.
Okay.
Watch closely.
Okay.
Dang, this door is locked. She bleeding. No.
Nothing.
I don't know what.
What'd you say?
I don't know.
No reaction. That's it.
I don't know. Did he hit her? I don't know. She's bleeding.
Yeah, he's being sued. He's being sued.
But
he's being sued.
I don't know the context though.
But she touched him first. She touched him first, and then because she touched him, he hit her, and then yeah, everyone's freaking out now because of that. And it's like, why are you gonna get in some dude's face? Cuss, be angry, be aggressive, and then he retaliates, and then everyone's surprised now.
I think the alt-right would say, well, if we had an ethno state, this wouldn't happen. We wouldn't have blacks fighting Asians.
Yeah, exactly, dude. We need to get the ethno state. So this was a pretty interesting video here. So we reacted to a previous Sacha Baron Cohen video before, where basically this guy is able to get people to do, like, I don't know, through movie magic or through some kind of hypnosis, he gets people. This video I'm about to show you. He's Dan Roberts. He's like a Second Amendment enthusiast. Look at what he gets him to do in this video.
And he is running a PR company in Turkey. Right. Okay, so what you are doing is you identify the target. So we go slow. You identify the target, I put up the sword, I am talking, and now you attack. No, I move! Drop your weapons, stay cool! Everybody to the outside! What? Move to the outside!
What the hell?
I mean, I guess that's a good way to defend yourself, but I can't imagine a situation where he's just gonna have it hanging out, like, I mean, you could still buy it, I guess, his pants or whatever, but I don't. Okay.
I'm just mind blown. I'm mind blown what this guy is able to get people to do.
I mean, this guy's from Mossad. I mean, not Mossad.
Like, look at this visual. This guy, this is like gonna be burned in the internet forever. He's holding his leg. Like, look at this shit. What the hell? He's blowing him. What the fuck?
Is he using his teeth? I hope not.
Holy shit, dude.
Alrighty, then. That's
So what the hell was that?
I think we need to take a brief intermission. Hold on, pause it. I'm gonna play the Discord ad, so just give it a sec. You won't be able to hear it unless you're watching the stream, so just give it a minute and I'll let you know when it's over. Just need to advertise.
Discord ad?
Yeah, just I'll let it play. You can watch the stream if you want. Alright, so just stay quiet, okay? Good day. Classy Liberal here. Oh shoot. How do I... Okay, let me turn off the... Okay, there we go. Good day. Classy Liberal here. You may recognize me as a co-host of the Revenge of the Dreamer show. I would like to announce that we have a new Discord for the Revenge of the Dreamer channel. you can now chat with other fans as well as myself and a Dreamer. Now, I have to warn you, that Dreamer doesn't use Discord that much. It's because of his old age. He finds new technology to be quite cumbersome to use. So, if you feel generous and would like to help the elderly, then come to our Discord and teach Dreamer the ways of our youth. Don't forget to check out the Revenge of the Dreamers live streams every Saturday night, 9:30 p.m.
I'm learning how to
Eastern
use
Time
it,
Zone.
asshole.
Until then, stay classy. Okay, okay, let me, okay, turn this off now. How do I put this back? Okay, there we go. So yeah, join us on Discord, please, and who knows, you message us, we might have you on our show. Yeah, you can talk to other fans, and other YouTubers as well.
Yeah, we're gonna see with this Discord what it's gonna happen. I am starting to use it more and posting shit. I am not letting my old age get in front of me trying to learn this stuff, so I am kind of learning how to use it.
Yeah.
And anybody watching, guys, like I said, we have these streams every Saturday. If you ever want to just jump in the room and talk about something, please let us know, because we appreciate you guys wanting to join and talk. And like Classy here, he has his own podcast, and he has a whole bunch of very left-leaning people, and like we should set up like a debate or something, and that'd
that's
be pretty
actually
fun.
yeah, I actually want to plan something like that in the future.
Yeah, who do you think's good? Who I should like debate against?
Liberal Sanity Project is probably one of the best debate people I've ever talked to. In fact, I've asked him for advice for debating and stuff like that. Sandre's a guy you don't want to debate just because he's a scientist. You don't want to debate him. But Liberal Sanity Project, if he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy, and I'm pretty sure he's pretty open to debating. Who knows? Maybe I can. Of course, Black Lightning. Black Lightning is already cool. So yeah, he's been on the show a few times before.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should reach out with some topics. I know, like me and you had.
Sorry, you cut out. Repeat that.
We had, I know me and you had our own little quibbles about like the abortion thing, so I think it'd be pretty interesting. If someone wants to talk about abortion again or some other topic, I'd be down. I know with one of our guests that we're supposed to have in the future, some special guests that we have upcoming, like one of them was going to be a religion. Religion would be an interesting debate, just because. Sure. Yeah, because I know we differ a lot on a lot of topics, especially that one. So I think it'd be a pretty interesting thing to finally talk about. Wouldn't you think?
Definitely, for sure. Definitely up for that combo.
Alrighty, so this will probably be the last video of the night. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be that crazy of a video, but I just thought it was a funny, interesting video. So let's take a look at this one.
A 2-year-old from Indonesia has developed a very bad habit. Little Rappy gets through 2 packs of cigarettes every day.
Damn.
His mother runs a market stall where he pesters strangers for fags. She says he's been smoking every day for around 2 months. If I don't give him a cigarette, he goes berserk. The pint-sized smoker took up the habit after older boy.
You're such a bad parent. Just don't give him the freaking cigarette. Tell them that I'm the freaking parent. You're not gonna freaking smoke, okay? Like, God. Oh.
What is up? What is up with Asians and smoking? Like Asians in Asia, at least, like they're known for like smoking.
Yeah, it's just because like they don't have like the same regulations we do. They don't have the same anti-cigarette campaigns as we have in Europe and the United States. Yeah, it's amazing how a lot of them are into the smoking. Yeah, even some of the...
Yeah, smoking, there's been a lot of changes, especially with smoking and like how people see smoking and stuff. I think it's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's what.
Boys lit spent cigarette butts for him from the floor. His father, who also smokes, said, I cannot say no to him when he asks for a cigarette.
Oh,
he likes to smoke while drinking coffee.
What?
Tragically, Rappi may be one of the youngest smokers in the world. Indonesia has a growing problem of children taking up the habit. Around 9% of the country's under 18 smoke regularly.
9% of the country's population smokes regularly, or that's under 18. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's insane though.
That's a whole bunch of little kids. That's like, do you remember those like candy cigarettes they had?
Yeah, they're called candy sticks now, I think, or candy canes.
Candy stick.
Or candy sticks.
Like,
I don't know.
I remember like as a kid they made like a huge deal, like you weren't supposed to like put it in your lips and make it look like a cigarette because it was like such a bad thing. Like I remember one of my friends like saying like if a cop sees you doing that you can get in trouble, and it's like, all right dude, calm down.
Yeah.
But for this 2-year-old, enough is enough. His mum and dad say they're taking him to the doctor to try and kick the habit. Don't forget to subscribe.
Alright, so that was that. Did you have any articles or videos you want to talk about, or I think that was it?
I mean, I don't know if, are you good for time?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really have much to talk about, really, though, other than, I'll try to get some, you know, guests in the future. We really would like to schedule some discussion. It doesn't have to be a debate, it could be a discussion, though. You know, what's this? Oh my god.
Did you see that movie Ex Machina? Or did I tell you about that movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
That is a creepy ass movie, dude.
Is it good?
It just hit Netflix. That movie is showing the future of artificial intelligence and of androids and shit that we're gonna have walking around.
Yeah.
That I think do you have Netflix?
I used to. I'm probably gonna get it soon. My mom wants to open up a Netflix account. But yeah, I've used Netflix.
So when you get it, that movie Ex Machina needs to be one of the videos or one of the movies you see. I went to see that on Netflix, and one of the quotes that the guy has in the movie, he says that artificial intelligence is going to look at human beings the same way that we look at dinosaurs, and how we were like some ancient precursor to what they were. And it was a pretty interesting line in that movie that, I don't know, just really had you thinking. Like, we're gonna have this shit walking around us very soon, dude. Like, robots just freak me the fuck out.
Nah, I think robots are cool. I want to have a pet robot one day. But a robot butler, I should say, actually. And
like C3PO?
Yeah, kind of like C3PO. Someone that can like make me coffee, help me organize a little bit, you know, tell me good jokes, stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe even be my bodyguard. Bro, that thing looks like it can kill something, kill someone.
Yeah, we're gonna have those freaking androids that you Smith movie. I wrote. That's what's we're gonna have walking around soon.
No.
Alright, so I guess that was the last video of the night. Yeah, guys, this was kind of like a test stream tonight, just kind of testing our template for using Discord and using BS and everything. So we would definitely appreciate your feedback in the comments if you guys are watching this stream later. We're gonna kind of wrap it up though, unless Classy, you had something else to say.
Yeah, can I just talk about AI for a little bit?
Yeah, what'd you have to say about AI?
Okay, I don't want to make this too long, but I just find
no, go for it.
Artificial intelligence is a very interesting thing, and I actually was in a, what do you call it, like at a, I don't want to say conference, but they had some sort of event at my school where they were talking about AI, and they had this guy from MIT actually, and he was talking about, I was actually able to get his email at the end. And I actually attempted to email him and maybe invite him on my Classy Liberal podcast to interview him, because I definitely would like to talk to him about AI, because he's, if anyone knows about it, it's definitely him. But I'm actually very pro AI, artificial intelligence. I think it's a very helpful, very interesting technology that can definitely has a lot of potential in the future, though. With that being said, despite the fact that I'm very pro free market and stuff like that, I think it's now, even though we're still very far away from any sort of like fear, having a rational fear of AI, because we're still not there yet. I think we need to have those conversations now. And I think we need to start talking about maybe having some sort of safeguards to make sure that like people aren't irresponsible with artificial intelligence. Because like right now, sure, it's science fiction, it's whatever. You know, it's mostly like computer programs that like are used for like math and like engineering and stuff like that. But like I can definitely see in the future it's gonna develop into something that we never thought would even be possible. So again, I'm very pro free market, but I think like it's important to at least have the conversations of possibly having some sort of safeguards so like people don't use this technology irresponsibly. And I know it sounds science fiction, yes, but it's just like you have to understand that like there's so many things about.
I feel like I feel like we are gonna have some science fiction.
We already are living in a science
lives.
fiction world. What we live now is impossible. At least if we look at it from like 150 years ago. I mean, just the idea that like we have like a full computer in our pockets that we can like listen to every song ever recorded, every book ever written. Like that's a freaking dream come true.
It is mind blowing. I feel like we do live in a real life Black Mirror episode with technology, social media. Like it's just mind blowing with me in my pocket that I'm on so many different social media, communicating with so many different people in all different avenues of life through this device that we call a smartphone. It just blows my mind, dude. And yeah, I am freaked out about AI. You know, it talks about AI and what's going to happen. What are they going to do with AI? And yeah, it is something to worry about because who knows, man? Yeah.
I mean, when I was talking to this MIT guy, sorry to interrupt, we were talking about AI and like that sort of stuff, and like he was talking about like some technology that they were developing, I think in Boston or maybe it was in MIT as well, I don't know. But they were talking about how like they set up this algorithm, and basically how this AI was, I don't want to go too technical, but basically was able to like adapt and like create this sort of like new numbers and sort of stuff. But the thing is, like the scientists and engineers have like no idea where it's coming from. Like they did program it to do stuff, but like now it's sort of like working autonomously. Is that the term? Like it's working on its own and I have no idea where it's coming from. Like it's really scary actually. So it's not like
and McDonald's. Yeah, speaking of autonomy, McDonald's, they already have the computer cashiers or whatever. You know, they make $15 an hour. Now they got computers in there. Like I went to this McDonald's where you couldn't order at the window. Like you had to order at the computer, and then there was just someone working like at the computer, like making sure the computers like stayed maintained and was there to like ask questions, but you had to do it through the computer. So we're already here, man. Like we're already like people have no idea like what is actually coming with everything that's happening and the way technology is just influencing in our lives. It's crazy. So
yeah.
Did you have anything else about AI that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, it's just like I said, like the AI isn't really my expertise. Like I'm more into the biomedical sciences, but like I definitely want to learn more about it, and definitely it could still be related to my field because I am a biomedical engineering major, and that there could be some overlaps with that. But
yeah, we're gonna have robots doing perfect surgeries.
No, it's already here. We already have like surgical robots, although they're kind of controlled by. They're operated by doctors technically, but like, at some point it's gonna become independent. It'll be 100 times more accurate than the average surgeon. But it's just, yeah, we have to have these conversations now. Like I know like a lot of people are gonna say, a lot of smart people, I think Neil deGrasse Tyson even said something like, oh, like, or maybe it was Michio Kaku, but basically he showed kind of skepticism towards this field of AI because he thinks like, oh, a robot can never you know, become, you know, autonomous because it could never adapt dependently or something like that, or it could never like appreciate anything. But it's like, yeah, we say that now, but like you never know when like something can happen and it could completely change our understanding of how technology works, and it's gonna make it possible to have this sort of doomsday scenarios. So I'm not even saying that we should have these regulations or we need to like have some sort of, I don't know, transhumanist party or something, but like, bro, like these conversations need to be had, and I'm not sure if they are being had.
I don't think there's anything that's gonna stop it, dude. Like I just think that human beings, like we're just so crazy.
We don't. What about nuclear weapons though? We can, bro. It's so easy to destroy the world right now, and there've been a few. There's actually one case like many decades ago where literally the world was almost destroyed if it wasn't for the actions of like a brave Russian military official, actually. But essentially, like we have nuclear weapons now, and we can easily destroy the world as we know it, and we haven't. We haven't because we have good safeguards against it. We have, of course, regulations and stuff, although I would like to see a little bit more when it comes to that, but still whatever. Nuclear warfare is just never going to happen though. It's just, it exists.
I guess you have a point with that. I guess you have a point, is you know, I kind of, I don't know, maybe have a cynical worldview, but it is kind of interesting when I think about it. But anything else you want to say about AI? I personally think I'm just waiting for the.
Sorry,
we're gonna have. I'm just personally waiting for the day we're gonna have like Arnold Schwarzenegger's one running around. When I see Arnold Schwarzenegger running around, that's when I know we fucked up.
Oh my god. Anyways, look, I'm pro AI. I'm just thinking that let's just have an honest discussion about it, and I'll see if I can get someone who's who's more suited to talk about this, because like I said, I'm not at all an expert in this. It's something I don't know much about.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to be an expert to talk about it, so. Yeah. But that has been the stream, guys. Like I said, this was kind of more of like a test stream. We are testing this new format for reacting to videos where, I don't know, maybe we can kind of set it up where we'll do it on Hangouts if we have like a guest and we have like a back and forth conversation. And if we're going to have like us reacting to videos, this is a cool little template for us to sit down and react to like different videos. I try to find different kind of current events videos that were happening to kind of, for us to kind of, you know, play around with, and I'm going to watch the stream later to see how it worked. But this has been Revenge of the Dreamer, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video if you guys like the stream, as always, and we are here every Saturday night for you guys. So if you're watching this later and you missed it, we will be live next Saturday as always. So make sure to like the stream and leave a comment later. And that has been Revenge of the Dreamer. Thank you so much.
All right, until then, stay classy.